So it's another explore corner, and basically I do not think we have ever done one traveling on waters yet.
No, not as yet, but here we are.
So
Always a first time.
Exactly, there is a first time for everything, and a pleasant good morning to you, a pleasant good morning to everyone viewing. Good morning to you, Basie.
Good morning.
Alright, so let's first pick up the sunrise, the lovely sunrise. Look at that. Look at that, lovely. Alright, so we are journeying on the way from Carriacou to Grenada, and as you can see, the sun is just rising. There's some darkness there in the horizon. Seems like we'll be getting some rain later.
Yeah?
Yeah? Oh,
So?
look at the sun rays just peeping through there. And you can hardly see Carriacou in the background. Yes? Hardly. Alright, so continue going to the right. We'll do 180. So right there, let's sort of zoom in. We have what we refer to as Diamond Rock. This is the island that most people mistaken on the way journeying from Grenada, between Grenada to Carriacou, and refer to it as Kicking. No, it is not. It is referred to as Diamond Rock. And if you continue going to your right, it is what we refer to as Island Ruin locally. If you go on a map, you may see Ruin the island, but it's referred to locally as Island Ruin. And the good thing about traveling between the islands, you can just enjoy the sea breeze, look out in the ocean and see the birds flying, you see the fishes swimming, and it's just a lovely experience traveling between the islands, and something that you must do. You can travel between Grenada and Carriacou. Carriacou is just about 23 miles to the northeast of Grenada, and you can travel by air or by sea. But we are traveling by sea now, and it's a lovely, lovely experience, and one that you should try someday. The journey is not too far, as I said, by boat. You can do it by the Osprey lines, which you will get there in just about 2 hours, and the Dolly C3. We also have Emilia. Oh, there's some bugs. There's some bugs, Basie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just mentioned that is something you can see traveling between the islands. Yes.
I hope we can see some fishes jumping.
Oh, I know.
The dolphins playing away.
Exactly.
Yeah, 3 lovely birds.
Or you probably might even see the turtle swimming.
Yeah.
Yes. Or a whale sprouting.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That would be a sight to see.
Of course. I remember there was one time when I was coming up, and I said it as a joke. I'm like, look, a whale. And somebody was like, oh, yeah, yeah. When I look across, there was a whaling shoot. And
Oh,
I
really?
didn't see it before. Yeah, so as I said, that's Island to your left.
Yeah.
And then, oh, there's some yachts over there. Maybe I can zoom in. Probably we're not getting to continue going further right now. Yeah, so these are other islands. We're approaching Grenada. We are approaching Grenada, and these are some of the islands outside, to the north of Grenada, or to, well, outside Sotes, St. Patrick Islands like Sugarloaf and Sandy Island. I remember there was one time when people were like, about a month ago, where is Sandy Island? Right, so Sandy Island is just outside to the north of Grenada. So Sugarloaf Island, Sandy Island, Green Island, those are the islands outside there, which is to the north of Grenada. And we are arriving, and we'll be passing along the coastline. So as you can see, St. Patrick, yeah. Sotes have it according to Inspector.
Yeah.
Sotes have it real. Yes.
So just a little zoom in. There we go.
And in Sotes is there's Leapers Hill in Sotes, which is a tourist attraction. When the Caribs were on the island at that time, they were trying to get away from the French, and they leaped from the hill, jumping into the ocean. well, they died, committed suicide because they didn't want to surrender to them. So there is that place in Certes
Right there.
referred to as Leapers Hill.
If I can zoom in, we can actually see it.
Yes. Probably might get a church or
Right.
something close by. The boat
Right
is
about
moving.
there.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
And the water is calm and
It's
lovely.
very, very calm. That's another thing. Many people think the journey by sea is not as pleasant by air. I can tell you it's remarkable. It is wonderful and very excellent. And as I said, one that you should definitely try. And we're continuing to explore, Connor.
Of course.
Yes, from where we left out outside.
Certes.
Certes.
St. Patrick's.
Right, so we're continuing on the west coast, heading into the city, St. George. And here we're overlooking St. Mark. Yeah?
Yeah.
St. Mark, another parish in Grenada. St. Mark is the smallest parish, capital Victoria, and Victoria St. Mark.
Okay, yes.
And it has the highest mountain, Mount St. Catherine.
Yeah.
If you zoom in,
It's a little bit cloudy on
Yes.
St. Catherine today,
It's somewhat-
but that's how it's standing there.
yep, it's a bit overcast on the outside, but yeah, there's some the low-income houses standing out to the top of the hill there.
Yeah, that's there.
Yes,
There they are.
yep. And from St. Mark,
So that's Victoria there, isn't it?
yes,
Okay.
that's the city. It's the town of St. Mark.
Yeah. Zoom back out.
Right, so and then we're continuing along the coastline and we're approaching Palmis. Palmis is what connects St. Mark to St. John. We're heading into St. John. Where's Mr. Killer?
That's the
And
man.
just look at the water, how it is just sitting there. It's just so
Yeah.
calm and peaceful. Yes, it seemed like someone threw oil on the water.
Yeah, it's just
Wow.
amazing.
Yes. It's
Should I
flat.
jump in for a dip?
Yeah, head on down.
Yeah.
I'll secure you.
Okay. Yeah, so as we continue, we
Alright, so
between St. Mark's and St. John, so Palmis area,
yes.
the greenery of Grenada is showing up.
Yes. Go ahead.
If the clouds could just move
Right?
so we can see Mount St. Catherine, the highest point,
Oh,
highest
good.
mountain
In Grenada.
Grenada.
Yes. And we're heading into the fishing village.
Oh yes.
Wow.
The village that never sleeps.
Yes. That's them.
Since I'm growing up little boy, I heard that it's the village that never sleeps. It's just like Leicester
Yes.
in Carriacou.
Yes, yes. Wow,
Yeah.
is similar to Leicester. The city that never sleeps, and even the boat building, fishing.
Fishing, yes.
Yes.
The fishing industry.
That's them.
So
And
that's
just like Leicester, they're very cultural. It's a cultural village. It's
Yeah.
very talented people. It's the same with Wow. Remember Mr. Killer? Yeah, look at that.
so that's Mount St. Catherine there peeping out, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, as we go down, you see
I
the
think-
gods have answered us. The cloud has just moved by.
Yes. I think I'm a hike there one day.
Yeah,
You join me, right?
of course.
Great.
Anything to explore. And the fishing village is coming up. Have a look at that water. It's so smooth and calm. Yeah. Just give you a rotate back as we did disappear from St. Mark's.
Yes.
Any other issue in St. Mark's?
Well, because it has the highest mountain, St. Catherine, 2,756 feet above sea level. It has the tallest waterfall, Tufton Waterfalls.
Okay.
So it has the highest mountain and obviously the highest waterfall.
Should we go there?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in.
Lovely.
Though I can't swim, I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah. It's a waterfall.
Yeah. Probably can pause it a bit until we approach Guav.
Well, that's it right here, you know.
Yeah, but I just want to be more.
Okay.
Yes, so we'll pause it a bit.
There's a yacht just gliding through. Lovely. Have a look at that water. Amazing.
Alright, so we continue. So we're here in St. John. Yes, so that was Palmis stretch, which connected St. Mark to St. John. So here we are in the capital of St. John, which is Guelph.
Wow.
And as we said, Guelph is the fishing capital of Grenada, which is also on the western side. As you can see, if you zoom in, you'll see the boats. Well, some boats out there. You see some of the boats outside there.
Yeah.
And also, what comes to mind when I speak of St. John is the Douglaston estate. It was one of the largest estates in Grenada, and now it also has the nutmeg pool. I visited there and see how the nutmeg is being processed. Yes, when they get the nutmeg, how they put it into different batches and different grades, and it's an amazing experience just to see that happen.
Yeah.
So, and also I think that it has a waterfall. Yeah, Concord Waterfall. Concord Waterfall is in St. John's also. So we're sailing around the coast as we head into Grenada, as we head into St. John. Yeah.
What was that?
A fish.
Yeah, fish.
Well,
Yeah,
we're in Guelph out.
Yeah.
We're in Guelph out, of course.
Fish just make a lovely.
Right. It's somersault.
Yeah.
Oh, and there is a speedboat coming in. The small boat, which we refer to as a speedboat, which is used for transportation as a water taxi. If you zoom in,
Or fishing.
yeah, fishing boats.
They probably
You're right. That's
just
it.
come out on their morning catch.
Yes.
Overnight catch.
Yes.
Yeah. Pretty soon we should be seeing our spring peeping out in it.
Oh yeah.
Following us.
Osprey left afterwards.
Yeah. So we're back into Guav, the city of Mr. Killer.
Yes. The killer.
Take up something, start to run with it.
Yeah, man. He cleaned up Trinidad.
Yeah, last year.
Yes.
Soca International Soca.
Right? And I mean, this is the weekend, it is Friday, and this is something that you can do on a Friday. You just jump on the boat from Carriacou. You head into Grenada and you can return in the afternoon. So we left Carriacou at 5 a.m. this morning, heading into Grenada. Osprey Lines leaves at 6 with Dolly C. You have the privilege of traveling with your vehicle. You go down to Grenada, you shop for the day, do what you have to do, and then you return back home in the afternoon. Now that the Grenada Tourism Authority has the Paradise at Home campaign, it is something that you can do. Go over to the island and enjoy the day or enjoy the weekend and return back to Grenada. So you can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Wonderful experience. This is another advantage of living on the islands. You can just go over to your sister, spend the day, and then return. Right? So we're in Guava.
Yeah, I can see the church steeple standing out there.
Yes. And then from Guava, you know where next?
St. George.
Yeah, the capital of Grenada. the city. Right? So as we make that turn to that point, to our right, pause it until we get a bit closer.
I want to catch this speedboat going to take us down. Yeah, she comes. Oh. Oh, it's actually our Coast Guard.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just realized it's the Coast Guard.
Yes.
I should have a ride down with them, innit?
Yes.
Yeah, our Coast Guard just walked on by and left us. Oh, rude.
To refer to it as a speedboat.
Yeah, to refer to it as a speedboat. That is one of our Coast Guard. See how quick she goes?
As we previously mentioned the Osprey Express, which is another ferry which connects Grenada to Carriacou. And Osprey Express, I said it left after us, and here is it. It's heading on to Grenada. Oh, yachts, they're heading to Carriacou or neighbouring islands, and then just continue going to your left. And there is Osprey Lines.
Just beating us at the tip.
Yes, because
Right
we
at
should
the
be.
tip.
Oh, if you come out and you continue going to your left, you'll see the airport. Continue, just one bit. Yes, that's it right there. Lovely, wonderful.
That's
Yes.
Point Salines.
Yes. All right, so you come back to Osprey now.
There is Osprey running away.
Yeah, home run. You just beat us at the finishing line.
Just at the finishing line.
That's all right.
You know the reason why? Because we stopped.
Yeah,
You know,
we stopped to pick up the guy up there. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, we'll give him the win this time.
Yes, that's okay. You could go Osprey. Yes, Osprey Lines. Yeah. See ya. But we'll arrive together.
Of course.
Yeah. When they get enough, we'll be getting up the same time. That's okay.
Yeah. The race is not for the fit, for
Fastest,
the
but those who can endure
endure
to the end. Yeah, you see, Osprey just making the turn just before us at the finishing line.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're now in St. George. St. George's. We are in the parish of St. George's, but not in the town St. George's yet. So we're just about 5 minutes away from there. Petrol Station in Grand Mall.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where all the boats comes in and bring the petrol for Grenada and Carriacou.
Yep.
Most of the time.
So the yachts are there.
Yeah. Anchored in Grand Mall.
Grand Mall. Yeah, and basically before getting into Grand Mall, what I forget to mention, you see just outside there, this area is where we have the underwater sculpture park.
Yeah.
So that area is referred to as Molinier.
Molinier, you got it right.
Yeah, I don't know how could I make that slip me.
I know.
So, oh, the flying fishes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you didn't get it.
Fisherman is going out to fish.
Just saw some flying fishes, just about 3-4 of them.
Yeah, we'll get a glimpse of them again.
Yeah, so Happy Hill, Grand Mall, and surrounding villages. I do not know all of them.
Well,
I know Happy Hill, Grand Mall.
So Mount Morris is at the top of there, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, I think I remember Mount Morris.
That's the name I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
yes, that stretch, Fontenoy. I remember I used to go swimming there. At that time I was living in Cherry Hill. You did not one time I lived in Cherry Hill, right? So I used
Cherry Hill, Carriacou?
Cherry Hill, Grenada.
Okay.
Yes, so we used to go to the Fontenoy to swim. So this is the Fontenoy stretch. Then we head into Cherry Hill, and then we just make the turn. Oh, the stadium, Queen's Park.
Yeah, Savannah.
Yes. All right, so probably want to pause it a bit.
Before I pause, here is a petrol boat, a tanker sitting right there, anchored out.
Alright, so now we're at the National Stadium. You know, no, not this trip. Next week, God's will, or later on in the week, we'll have been saying, yeah, we're heading down for Spice Mass. And Friday night, stadium mashup with the Soca Monarch. Yep.
Yeah.
Kirani James National Stadium.
Yeah.
Alright. So, and on top of the hill, you see the buildings, the Lacwa Burials.
Society.
Yep. And then continue going left inland is River Road. Yep. And then now we are into the town. The town.
The town.
Yes.
The city itself.
Yes.
The cruise terminal.
I was about to say
Yeah.
the cruise ship terminal. Some work was done there. I can't remember what year it was. Some work was done there reclaiming the land and building the cruise ship terminal. Yeah, so we are in the town. We are in the city. We are in St. George, and I think that hill is Richmond Hill.
That's Richmond Hill over there. You can zoom in on the Her Majesty's prison. So that's Richmond Hill, Fort Judy, Fort George.
Someone will remind me, just after Lacwa Brothers, this hill right in front of me. I can't remember.
Cemetery Hill.
Cemetery Hill. That's what I'm trying to remember. Cemetery Hill and Locust Street.
Yes.
Right. So Cemetery Hill, Locust Street, the town of St. George, the cruise ship terminal, the Catholic Church. I think it was the one in Sotes was the first built.
So around then you've got the hospital. That's part of
the hospital, the general.
British Royal Elizabeth.
The General Hospital. And then you have Fort George.
Sitting at the top.
Yes, Fort George being a historic point at one time. You know, we had many plantations, and at that point, during the 18th century, it was used as a defense by the French to keep out pirates or even the British from taking over the plantations. So that's a Fort George there, and then later on during the Revolution, another historic landmark.
One quick last view of the city from the seaside. Right,
and if you continue going right before we make that turn inland, you will see villages like Belmont and Grandans to the farther south. But we have, before we go inland, we have Fort George. There are other forts in Grenada, two other forts, Fort George, Fort Rupert, and Fort Matthew. They are to the top. And they are all used as defense during the plantations. If you zoom in, you'll see the cannon sitting on top of Fort George.
There.
Right, I think you got it.
Yeah. It's a little bit rocky.
Yes, the winds that's...
Yeah, the winds, that's...
Oh, I'm not sure if we hear clearly because it's very windy now. Yeah, it's very windy now, so we were saying that's Fort George. I am just repeating in case it was windy and you did not hear. So that's Fort George, and I mentioned Fort Matthew and Fort Raymond. Fort Rupert, sorry. Yep. And we are heading into the ports.
Yeah.
Right, so we are in the, I'm not sure this boat out there, probably it could be Mandalay or Yankee Clipper. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so further to the south we have Point Celine International Airport to the farthest end.
There.
Yes.
Grandlands and the mall.
Well, you know that's the area for guest houses and hotels. That's the belt, the tourism belt on the island. All the yachts on board there.
Yeah.
And somewhere around this region, this is where my sister lives. Belmont. Tyler, we coming in by you. And guess what? She didn't even know that we're coming. So we're coming to surprise you. Yeah, so we're just outside the hospital, the general hospital.
I wonder if Dawn and Shaki's at work.
Yeah, I think Dawn is there. Dawn should be taking us out this weekend. And Dawn, I hope that you keep to your words.
Yeah.
Right. And we continue saying Fort Matthew. I know prior to Ivan it was used as a base for the RGPF, the Royal Grenada Police Force, and then came Ivan and destroyed the buildings. Many lost his roof and all, and that.
And this is the carnage of the city.
Yes, this is carnage. I remember. Do you remember Hurricane Lenny? Hurricane Lenny, it did not pass in Grenada. However, we received a lot of surges.
Yes, storm surge.
Yes, this entire area. I'm trying to remember the name of the property that was there, but that entire area was demolished by the water. Water was floating. Water was sitting on top of the carnage area. I remember people used to use the Treasure Queen to connect from St. Patrick to St. George's at that time because we lost the western coast, Guelph around Palmis area. So transportation was unable to get down to St. George's and they used the Treasure Queen. I remember something to that sort. But this area there, yeah, water washes like whoosh.
The Crabback restaurant.
Yes,
that was demolished.
Right, and the floating jetty, there was a floating jetty outside the carnage here. That was gone. So here, Hubbard's building looked very lovely. Hubbard's and the admin building. Financial complex, which was once demolished by fire.
Yeah. All restored and looking lovely.
Yeah, it looks great.
Our port, our main port.
Yeah, and the boats from Carriacou.
Yeah.
So you know that Kitchener has one of the highest per capita income in the region because of the fishing, and outside there you see all the tuna boats.
Yeah.
And there are many more at sea. And this is where all the boats coming. So
that's the pilot that brings in all the big ship.
Yes.
And talking about big ship, is a massive container ship.
I wonder where Lazarus is. I wonder if it's Lazarus standing across there.
Yeah, that's him on the pilot.
Yeah, that's what you seen him.
Yes.
Oh, look, Lazarus. Zoom in on him on the boat walking across. No, that's him standing on top.
Oh, he's on the. Oh yeah, there he is. There he is.
That's it. I'm trying to wave, but he's not seen to the back.
Yeah. You have to shout him out. Yeah,
yeah, that's him. Yeah. Imagine he has to climb up and climb up, climb down this. Oh, he's going down. We'll get him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Lazarus going into the. Yes, he's going into the pilot boat now to bring out the ship.
Yeah.
Yes, we have Lazarus. We have you on camera.
And just yesterday, before I was seeing a post about pilots, and they think that they just
he
they're
posted
doing
a memory.
nothing.
Yes, he posted a memory.
Yeah, you see the struggle he has to get to
They
get
go
to
through,
the
yes,
pilot.
imagine
Yeah.
anything could happen
And-
going down that ladder. You know.
Yeah, and the ship is butted.
Yes.
Imagine it moving into port and he has to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he has to be so careful.
Tropical jewel.
Yep.
Main port.
Oh, he probably just brought in the ship.
You just brought
Right.
the ship in.
Yes. Yes.
You got it right.
He just brought the ship in.
You got it right. And this the
The
trade
trade-
wind.
oh, I traveled on that boat
yeah, I was
last
just
year.
about to ask.
Yeah, that's the boat
Would
I
you
traveled
remember?
on last year, headed into Trinidad.
What?
The trade
Lucky
wind.
you.
Yes.
Mm.
We went down. I went down and came back up with this boat.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the Carriacou jetty,
Yeah.
and
This is the button.
finally,
The button zone for the Dolly Sea which we are on.
right. And then here there's a canteen area which has a playing field, GBS. There are schools like GBSS, TAM CC,
Yeah.
TAM CC. Oh, and the government the
Ministerial complex.
Ministerial complex,
Yeah.
botanical garden.
Dr. Keith is up in the top floor. I'm going to have a look for him today
Yeah, we need to have a conversation.
with Doc, of
Yes.
course.
All right, so I think this is where we end
Yeah.
the Explore Corner. As we traveled from Carriacou to Grenada with you, we have to end it. I think it's so long now. I'm not sure if we're able to post the entire video, but we'll post as much as we can. So thank you very much, and see ya.
Bye. Look out for some episodes from Grenada for this weekend.
Mainland Grenada.
Yeah.